Ricardo Ramirez. See. All right, thank you.
Yes. Correct. Judge.
Hello. All right. All right, court is calling 2023 CR 9472, State versus Ricardo Ramirez Jr. Can I have parties announce?
Luis Martinez on behalf of Mr. Ramirez.
All right, the defendant has previously entered a plea of true on the motion to revoke, and we're just here for the court to sentence.
Correct, Judge.
All right. Yes.
Judge, so Mr. Ramirez, the court had sent him to adult drug court with the idea that he was perfectly willing to do that. When he gets there, he just doesn't qualify because his needs aren't great enough for that. We wanted to address the status issue with the court. Didn't have a chance to do that before the MTR was issued. But we're here, we've conferred. I've conferred with probation, I've conferred with the state. What we think is appropriate, given his needs and given the TAP evaluation and what drug court found, we're hoping that supportive outpatient and a year on SCRAM, there's a new SCRAM bracelet, would be sufficient for the court.
All right.
Judge, Steve Jarvis was here on Thursday when we were kind of looking over the case, and the recommendation that's listed on the court summary, he did not agree with. We combed through on the court summary and on the TAP evaluation, we combed through the case, and based on the violations that were presented, we just felt like status would not be the best option, and it would just be overkill basically. So we did come up with a plan for supportive outpatient treatment, and then getting him on the track watch if the court
Well, that's correct, Your Honor. We all kind of conferred together, and that was what we came up with.
Okay. Anything you want to say? You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ricardo Ramirez.
All right, what do you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I was issued the initial MTR in January and I've been compliant ever since. No major violations. I've been working hard on complying with everything that the court has issued.
Working, the game plan boy.
And I am working. I have a good job. Status would require me to leave that job, which I've been at for almost 12 years. It's very important.
So here's my question for you. So obviously, someone believes you need some type of treatment. And what I can tell you, when you get to the point where it's a DWI third, obviously you're a person who has a problem controlling alcohol intake. So the only issue we're here for today is whether or not I'm going to send you to inpatient treatment, or whether or not I am going to follow the agreement that's been reached. So what you need to focus on with me is not that it's going to cost you your job or any of that. you need to focus with me on what have you been doing to maintain your sobriety. So tell me about that.
Yes, ma'am. I've been going to AA regularly. I completed the initial counseling that was recommended in the original probation.
Mhm.
I made sure I finished those classes and obliged by by your judgments.
And how often have you been doing AA meetings?
A few times a week, that was,
All right, so what do you mean by a few times a week?
2 to 3 times a week.
Okay, and you can continue. What else have you been doing?
I thought you were on scram for a while.
I was on scram, so the initial MTR back in January had me at 30 days on scram. I was on it for about 60 days, no violations.
Still on the pen.
Still on the breathalyzer unit, just to show you that I am committed to sobriety. So I've had no major violations since January, so almost 9.5 months. I am dedicated. I am willing to show you that I am dedicated.
All right, so this is what you need to realize, and this is what I tell a lot of people. So if you are unsuccessful on this probation, you're looking at potentially 6 years in the prison. And you know, if you end up going to prison, you're probably going to lose your employment. You understand? Probation.
Yeah.
So, do you think he needs the intensive outpatient treatment? Or do you think continuing with sober support meetings isn't?
Judge, this, I would say the supportive outpatient treatment, in addition to, at a minimum, in addition to his sober support meeting.
All right. So how often do you want him to do sober support meetings?
Twice a week.
All right. So number one, you're going to have to do NA or AA meetings 2 times per week at a minimum. Do you understand? Now, if you need more than that to maintain your sobriety, of course you can do more,
Yes.
but at a minimum, 2 times per week. Do you understand?
Yes.
And then they want supportive outpatient treatment. So I'm going to order that. And then with regards to the alcohol monitoring device, what are you requesting?
He's currently on the portable device, a portable handheld device.
Mhm.
Another way that we can track alcohol monitoring is either increase the amount of times that he flows into that device or put him on that track watch, Judge.
Which is the least expensive?
Well,
Because it's the track watch. How much is that?
that one's the one that's either $5 or $10 a day.
So track watch, that's $5 to $10 per day.
Mhm.
So you're looking at about maybe $150 a month, or perhaps $300 a month.
Okay.
Or you can remain on the other device that you have, and you're going to have to blow in it more than what you're blowing into the machine for testing.
I'm okay with keeping the device and doing it more often.
All right. How often do you?
How often does he currently?
3 times a day.
3 times a day?
Yes.
Every day, right? There's no,
Every day.
yeah. 5?
And that's-
Feasible?
I think that's feasible if,
All right. Then it'll be testing 5 times per day. All right. Is there anything else?
No.
All right. Thank you for addressing appropriately for court. They'll go over conditions with you. Make sure you follow them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you.